Hello, everyone. My name's Wilhelm. It's uh, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Victoria Day, and just wanted to do a Facebook Live. Let me just check something here. Uh, oh, and just on cue, here comes Schrodinger. He just loves it. He's so social. He just loves every time he hears the sound of my voice and he's not in the room. He just can't handle it. Hey, Schrodinger. I haven't seen Sassy Q. But that doesn't mean he doesn't. Oh, hello. Uh, we don't want your posterior in my face, Schrodinger. Hello. Get some head scratches. He's so affectionate. I don't know why people think that cats aren't affectionate. Maybe they just met the wrong cats. Schrodinger just loves attention. He loves being social. He loves love. He's just no longer a cat. I just love him so much. Hi. You gonna do the live with me? Just make sure that your butt doesn't go in my face. I said butt. That's almost on cue. He did it. It's like he knows me. Um, well, I'm just so happy to be here. We got two people watching. Let me just see if I can see some comments here. Go over to this other screen. Uh, let's see here. Oh no, I think I'm getting a feedback loop. I hope that didn't create any noise for you. I would just hate that so much if all of a sudden in the middle of my live video it just went. It's yeah, that's just not good. Yeah. So anyway, happy Victoria Day. I didn't have anything really planned to say, so if you have any questions, as always, just type them. I think they're on the screen. It's funny because the Facebook Live changed again. It's literally been different every time I do this. Oh, hello, Lee Gable. Hi, Wilhelm. Hello. It's very nice to say hi. Greetings are important. It's good to be social and polite. Um, oh, Alex Borodale. She says, "Hi, Wilhelm. Good to see you." Smiley face. Well, it's good to see you too, Alex. I'm so glad that you could join us today. It's a lovely day out. I hope that you're enjoying the sun as well as this Facebook Live. You can do both. It's not an either or situation. You can just turn up the brightness on your screen. Use some headphones. You could sit on your porch. There's lots of options available. Um, I just wanted to do a check-in, a Wilhelm facial hair check-in. If you'll remember on Star Wars Day, I had the mustache goatee combination because of the mirror universe nature of the Facebook Live, but it didn't mirror. I don't know why. And this time, I've narrowed it down just to the goat, and of course the soul patch, which you gotta have soul. Um, Narrowed it down just to the goat because I like a little. When you're thinking, it's often good to hmm have something to just stimulate the old neurons by touching whiskers. Plus, goats are they're just fun. You ever seen the goat stampede at Beacon Hill Park? It's just they just come running at you. There's baby goats and adult goats. They're just so full of energy. They'll jump on you. Some people do yoga with goats. Yo goats. I don't know if it's called that, but it's fun to combine words. A portmanteau is what it's called. Portmanteau. You're learning. Everyone's learning. Life is learning. It's a constant process. Um, so yes, I've decided to go with the goat. I don't know how long it'll last. Maybe as long as my neurons need stimulating. You may notice also my hair is maybe slightly different. I just stepped out of the shower, so it's freshly coiffed, as they say. And maybe because it's slightly damp, I'm not getting the volume that I usually get on top, which is okay because not volume is not really great for everybody. You know, sometimes you just want to quiet it down. Quiet down your hair. Oh, there's a question. Does Schrodinger like goats? Well, I think he's seen me watch videos of goats on the internet, but I don't think he's actually met a goat. I adopted him from the pound. He's a pound kitty. That's not how much he weighs, but or how much he costs in England. He just came from the pound. And he might have met goats before he met me, but he certainly hasn't talked about them at all to me. Um, he does love that video where the goat screams like a human, which I find just hilarious. It's a goat, and then it just sort of turns off to the side and goes, ah! And that got his attention. So maybe he does like goats. You can't see him. He's sitting right over there. He just turned to me and was like, what was that? I just love the goat videos. They've also taken that scream, the goat screams like a human, and incorporated it into popular songs. I think there's one with Taylor Swift, I believe, which is it's just funny. Just Google Taylor Swift goat scream. I'm sure you'll probably get something very, very inappropriate, but you'll also get a funny video. That's the nature of the internet. It's kind of a crapshoot. You never know what you're going to get. Just like in that movie, Forrest Gump. What else do I also was going to give a fringe update because, as you know, I am a super fringer. Let me just, it's backwards, so it's hard to control my finger. There we go. I'll do that again. Because I am a super fringer, I've been just waiting with bated breath to see if the fringe is going to be canceled this year or postponed. Postponed. It's never canceled. There's always going to be another fringe. It's just later on in the timeline. That's physics. The latest update is going to be coming on June 1st. I read on their website, June 1st, they're going to have a go, no go decision. It's very, very technical. It's like a rocket launch. Can we get a go, no go on Fringe? Okay. Well, I was touching my ear again as if there was someone talking to me, but there wasn't. I was just acting. Acting. So like the Fringe is actually going to be like a giant spaceship that will either launch or not launch as of June 1st. So today is May 18th. June 1st, I believe, if my math is correct, is 13 days. How many days in May? I hate doing math on the fly. I think it's 2 weeks, a fortnight. So basically, my next time I'm with you live, we will probably know whether the Fringe is going on or not. It's probably not. Like I'm not going to get my hopes up too high because we are in a pandemic and we have to take appropriate action. It's you don't want to crush our healthcare system or get sick or die. There's lots of things that can go bad. We just got to take precautions. Oh, I missed a comment over here. Does Schrodinger have a favorite cat video? Hey, Schrodinger, do you want to come over here? He's just looking at me. He's always social on his own terms, which is good because I think everyone should do everything on their own terms. Let me think. I think his favorite cat video, the one that he's reacted to the most, which is odd. This one doesn't have any sound. He usually likes the videos that have sounds because he'll hear the other cat sounds and then he gets really interested and he thinks that they're inside the TV. He is a very intelligent cat, but he doesn't really understand that television is just images on a screen. So he goes and tries to find the cats in behind there when he hears them, that is. But he really loves the one where I think there is a guy who has a coin bank that you put a coin on the thing and then a little hand comes out and goes and like scoops the coin into the bank automatically. It's like a little novelty item. And then there's a cat watching in the background and it kind of just zooms in on the cat and the cat's just It's like his mind has been blown by the little automatic hand that came out and grabbed the coin, and he just loves it. He just he stares down the cat in the face. I think he just wants to make friends, but I find it incredibly hilarious, and he just is very interested. I mean, the cat may be just making an expression that I think cats communicate telepathically and maybe through facial expressions. So maybe he's saying something that is very interesting to Schrodinger. You don't know. It's hard to tell with cats because they don't communicate in a level that humans can understand yet. There's always research. I'm going to just check to see if some of these things are scrolling. So the new thing, I was saying before that the Facebook Live has been changing every time I do it, which is got to keep me on my toes, the comments were over here, now they're over here, and there was one that they were updating live, and now I have to scroll, and it's so if I don't see your comment right away, just bear with me because I gotta just adapt, which it's just about life, just like Dr. Ian Malcolm always says, life finds a way. That was my impression. It didn't really sound like him, but I said the right words, I think. What else did I have? I covered my facial hair and fringe. Schrodinger is chasing his tail. He's so cute. He just entertains himself, which is good because if you can entertain yourself, you're never bored. Let me just grab some water. Ooh, tangy. It's not just water. I have some lime flavoring in there. It's gives it that tangy zip. I highly recommend it. I don't know what else. I was going to say Happy Victoria Day, which I think I already did. And I brought in my little iPad, which I was going to do the Facebook Live because then I can put those crazy like helmets and weights and things, and it can computer generate glasses on me. I don't even need these. Well, I need them, but Facebook Live can generate them fake ones for me, make me look like a blues brother. But the Facebook Lives wasn't quite working on the iPad, so I decided to use the iPad for research purposes. And I pulled up some research on Victoria Day, and you may be a little bit fooled. It's not about Victoria the city. It's about Queen Victoria. And I think Victoria the city is probably named after Queen Victoria because, colonialism. But the Victoria Day itself was originally scheduled to be on the 24th of May, which is Queen Victoria's birthday. But as you know, people just don't like celebrating things on the day. They're just like, give me a Monday. I want a Monday just to do whatever I want. I don't want to have to work or go to school or do any of that stuff. So just give it to me on a Monday, just close enough. Just eyeball it. You may, if any of you are fans of the band Rush, Canadian icons, they have a song called Lakeside Park, which has some lyrics that say, everyone would gather on the 24th of May, sitting in the sand to watch the fireworks display. And apparently that's a reference to Victoria Day, back when it was on the 24th of May. I don't know when they changed to having it just on the closest Monday. Maybe sometime in the 80s, because everyone was very focused on themselves in the 80s. It was everyone was going a mile a minute trying to make money and greed, and I think they did a lot of cocaine. But I've seen that in movies. I can't verify that. But yeah, maybe during sometime in the 80s, they were just like, you know what? 24th of May doesn't work for my schedule. I got a high-powered meeting with the CEOs of the business, and just give it to me on a Monday, just close enough. Let's eyeball it. So anyway, back when the Rush has been around for 50 years, over 50 years. I don't even know. I think the 70s at least, maybe even the 60s. I'll have to check my stats on that. But the song Lakeside Park I know was made in the 70s, so maybe back then it was May 24th, and yeah, they celebrated Victoria Day. Oh, and fireworks. I don't think there's going to be any fireworks this year because of pandemics and social distancing. It's kind of hard to pack people into a downtown core when you have to be 6 feet away from everybody else. I mean, that would be kind of fun to see. I don't think people would respect the boundaries, but it would be a nice attempt, I think. Anyway, I got so sidetracked on Rush. They're a very divisive band. I've noticed. There's people either love them or hate them. There's no people in the middle that are just like, they're okay. I don't know. And I, for one, just love them. The melodies and the rhythms and the lyrics are just they just boggle my mind, and they're really good to play at loud volume. As the internet memes point out, I don't always listen to Rush, but when I do, so do my neighbors, which is true. Because you gotta crank it up, turn it up to 11, as they say on Spinal Tap, the movie. It's very good comedy. You should go check that out. It's a mockumentary. Not that they're mocking anything; they're just pretending to be a documentary, but they're actually just improvising, or I don't know, maybe scripted. I'm not sure. More facts about Victoria Day. Let me just read this here. Queen Victoria was born on May 24th. I feel like if I just read some facts to everybody, that's not going to be good quality Facebook Live entertainment. Let me just see if there's any other questions here. I wonder if it says when it moved. No, I should have pre-prepared. That's the thing about life is sometimes you got to prepare for things, and other times you just got to go with the flow. At least I prepared in that I brought up the page of questions or of information on Wikipedia, because Wikipedia is an excellent source of information. I don't even know if that's true or not. I mean, I think there's been studies done that show that the information is quite valid, even though it can be updated by anybody. They usually with the articles they keep track of anyone that's messing with it. They don't want to put like swear words, or someone's probably just going to write poop. People love doing that. I don't know why. Maybe it's a fun word to say. But I can't see. There was something else I was going to say about Victoria Day, but anyway, I don't know. 24th of May, and then moved to a Monday, so it's May 18th. And sometimes, because Canada is very close to the United States, they have a holiday, which I believe is called Memorial Day, because a lot of movies famously opened on Memorial Day weekend. I believe Star Wars is one of them. Remember 2 weeks ago we were on Star Wars Day? May the 4th be with you. Always. Okay, I went off on a tangent there. I sometimes do that. Memorial Day sometimes meshes with Victoria Day and sometimes not, depending on the year. So this is one of those years where it's out of sync. So anyone who's listening to me from the States right now, you should be at work. What are you doing listening to me? Well, I mean, it's always good to listen to me because I have lots of good things to say. I think we got another person. We got 3 people. 3 people. Three's a crowd. Not really, because in these times, 3 people is just 3 people. It's not really a crowd. We don't have crowds anymore because of social distancing. Another question. Hey, Wilhelm, I want to stick around, but we are stuck in line. Oh no, stuck in line. That's I don't know where this is from. Candace Woodland. Hello, Candace. Maybe you can comment and say where in line that you're stuck. I could maybe send help. Like in those Bugs Bunny cartoons, we could send a Saint Bernard with a little barrel, a little thing of whiskey. When I watched that as a kid, I was never really sure what that was. Were there actual Saint Bernards that had barrels on their collars, and they just would like open them up and make a martini for Bugs Bunny and then just leave? It didn't seem real. Like even as a kid, I was like, hmm, I don't think that's actually what happens. But maybe they had barrels of whiskey and then they were just riffing off that idea. Anyway, Candice, if you're stuck in line, hopefully I'm entertaining you, kind of like The Fringe, kind of gone full circle here. Whoosh, super Fringer. Um, in The Fringe, when people are in lineups, artists will often use that time to like pitch their shows because it's a captive audience. They're not going anywhere. Um, and maybe I could be like a fringe artist and entertain you while you're stuck in a lineup. Ooh, oh, I had a little frog in my throat there. I got to get some more water. Oh, oh. Okay, I think I'm back. My voice is kind of cracking. I might have to end soon. We've just passed the 21-minute mark, and everyone knows that 23 minutes is about the perfect time for a Facebook Live. Sometimes I go over if I'm having fun or maybe people are asking some extra questions, but 23 minutes is like the ideal time to shoot for. Yeah, so if you're stuck in a lineup, hopefully you'll get what you're lining up for, and hopefully you're at least 6 feet. That's not 6 feet. This is not the scale. My head is not 6 feet. I mean, sometimes people say that I have a 6 feet head. My head gets all swelled when I'm being so full of myself. But Marjorie usually calls me on that. She's really good at keeping me grounded. So we still don't know where Candice is stuck in line, but hopefully it's in a place where the Wi-Fi signals, or 4G or 5G. Do we have 5G yet? I don't even know. They keep increasing the amount of Gs. And for me, G is the gravitational constant. So I don't know what 4 or 5Gs really even means for me, because I just go with the Wi-Fis because I like saying Wi-Fi. It's just fun. Um, there's Lee Gable was laughing with tears. That's good. And Alex has another question. What's been your favorite thing about quarantine? Have I learned anything new? Oh, wow. That is a really good question, Alex. Let me think about that. My favorite thing about quarantine, I think, is I get to spend so much more time with my cats. Um, Before the quarantine, I had to go out and into the world. I mean, I didn't have to, but I did. And I would often leave my cats at home because, I can't take them with me. Although I think Schrodinger would probably love it. But he'd probably just get away and I'd never see him again. He'd just go off on his own adventures. But I'd have a lot of cat guilt about leaving them in the house. And now I'm here all the time and I get to see them and interact with them. Um, and yeah, it's just been great because I miss my cats and I get to see them all the time now. I feel like I got a burp. Oh, the frog in my throat decided to croak a little bit. I'm not croaking. I'm still alive. I'm here. I am on Facebook Live as well. And also, I missed the second part of that question. Have I learned anything new? Um, Let me see. I don't think I have. Oh, I think. Do you, I guess it counts as something new. I Sourdough bread has been taking the world by storm because you don't need yeast. I mean, sometimes you'll put yeast in it just to make it extra extra fluffy. But everyone's been making sourdough, and I used to be able to buy a sourdough mix from the store, and for some reason they stopped selling it. I don't know. It's a conundrum. And so I've started experimenting with sourdough starters, and there's one just in its little. You gotta heat it. You gotta like incubate, kind of like a little chicken, a little chick, baby chick. You gotta let it grow, let it multiply. Let it get it going. Give it a good chance. And it's sitting over there. So I'm going to be making my first sourdough, and that's pretty exciting. I need some flour. I don't have any flour. I mean, I had enough flour to make the starter thing, but I need some more at the store. And once I get some more flour, then that starter is going to be starting and making a bread. So I guess I've learned how to make a sourdough. Although, I mean, I had made one in the past. I just did it in a different way. So thank you very much for the question. I hope you've been learning things. I mean, but not everyone has to learn. This is a pandemic. It's quite stressful for everybody. Sometimes people like privilege, like myself, forget that this isn't a great time for a lot of people. So you got to keep that in mind. And there's no pressure to learn anything new. Just exist and survive, because pandemics can be traumatic. So just take care of yourself. Self-care, I think, is important. And yeah, there's no other questions. I think time check. Oh, 26 minutes. Woo. I think it's about time to wrap up. I don't have any other Victoria Day secrets that are jumping out at me. Oh, next year in 2021, it's actually going to be on the 24th of May. So that the stars have lined up to make Victoria Day on her actual birthday. So that's pretty good. And plus that Rush song will have meaning. We'll probably have fireworks in a year, hopefully. I don't think fireworks are going away anytime soon. And there's no other questions, so I think I'm going to just end it there. I hope everyone enjoys their Victoria Day. I know I will. I'm probably going to go out and maybe have a ride on my bike. And yeah, take advantage of the sun, get some vitamin D on my skin. And vitamin D in a pill form is also good to take. It's a good supplement. I hear lots of good things about it. Yeah, so enjoy your Victoria Day, and I'm going to see if this. Sometimes when I end these videos, there's like a little end section, and I click it, and it doesn't end. It says, "Are you sure?" I mean, computers are doing that a lot because computers are never really sure what you're doing. They're always just reminding you. I kind of wish that I had that in my other life. It's like, do you want to eat that whole bag of chips? Are you sure? And then I'd say, yes, I want the whole bag of chips. Because I love chips. Anyway, I'm going to click this button, and I don't think it's going to end. It's going to give me that "Are you sure?" thing. And then I'll just do a little bonus end credits scene, kind of like The Avengers, which was on TV last night. I didn't watch it. I fell asleep. It's not the greatest movie. I like Joss Whedon, but something about that movie, just I don't know. I've heard lots of reports of people just forgetting everything that was in it and just falling asleep, like they can't make it through. It's just I don't know, something about the combination of factors and superheroes and portals. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna click this live video, see what happens. Oh, are you sure? And that doesn't actually ask me if I'm sure. It just asks me if I want to end this live video. Because, sometimes I might have clicked the button by accident. In this case, I didn't. So I'm going to click on the end button. This is the end bonus thing. In the Avengers, they're eating shawarmas. But again, I don't have a shawarma. I do have some water. Ooh, I just realized I don't have flour, but I have pancake mix. I'm going to make some pancakes. Oh, that's a great idea. I'm going to end on that. Pancakes.